Hello friends, good morning. So I figured I would vlog today. I am home alone, I believe, for most of the day. Chris actually picked up a house painting job, so he's gonna be out doing that probably most of the day. And I'm gonna be here at home cleaning, getting some chores done, stuff like that. It's my first day off since our camping trip where I have I have things to do, but I'm just gonna be home all day, So, yeah, I need to organize a lot of things, honestly. I need to do some laundry. I need to film try-on clips for my previous video. I need to list some things on Depop. I need to run some errands today as well, but that is gonna depend on when Chris gets home because I don't have the car, so I'm not walking anywhere. And I really hate running errands alone. I don't know why. He grabbed me a coffee before he left, which was nice. Oh yeah, also, because I just saw this, I realized that I mentioned it in one of my previous videos and then I didn't actually say anything about it or show it to you, but I got my first finger tattoo, my first stick and poke tattoo as well, actually, which I never thought I would get a stick and poke because I've always been they kind of look like ass, but that's also kind of the art behind it, or at least when you do DIY stick and pokes with your friends, because I know there's professional stick and pokers. I actually follow a few on Instagram who are really good. Needless to say, my opinion on stick and pokes has definitely changed. I used to think that they were dumb, and now I'm just kind of they're kind of cool. And the one on my finger turned out really well, if you ask me. I traded a haircut for this, which was really cool. And I figured too, worst case scenario, if it started to fade too bad or anything, I could always have my artist just go over it really quick and really kind of hammer it into my finger. But it's healed really well. It looks so good. If you can't tell what it is, this is my sun sign. I'm a Virgo, and I've always wanted my sign on my finger. And now I'm planning out what I want on the rest of my fingers because I honestly want her to do more for me. I finally got a new tattoo. It doesn't really feel like it. I keep forgetting about it, but I know I want to get one more tattoo before the year is over though too, because I am itching for one. I just can't decide what I want to do next because I have, of course, so many ideas, but I might get my other hand tattooed. I don't know. We'll see. But I really want to get my other hand done. So I think especially now that winter is coming, all of my body is going to be covered up except for my hands. So I'm I want to get one that people can see. And I just really want to get my other hand done. So I might do that. We'll see. I don't know. I've been wanting to message my artist. I'm waiting until I get one more paycheck though so that I can see exactly how much money I'm making. So, a quick little update before we hop into this vlog today. My two best friends at work quit in the same day, which I am very sad about because I will miss them, but I'm also so happy for them because I genuinely think good and better things are coming for them, but I'm gonna miss working with them. I have no besties at work now. With all these changes at work, I got a raise. So I'm pretty hyped about that because I really need it because I've been broke as shit lately. And I don't know, I feel like I'm finally kind of getting back on track with money, thank God, but I was definitely getting really broke there for a minute. And Chris has been doing so freaking well with not only his art, but with just picking up other random odd jobs, which is actually what he's been wanting to do since he got laid off at his last job. Which if you didn't know, Chris hasn't had a technical job in over a year, and we've been doing fine. He has seriously been living off of selling his art and paintings and doing commission work, doing photo shoots for people. And then, like I said, now he's starting to pick up a lot of random odd jobs. So he's been giving skate lessons. Today he's out painting a house. So he's doing his damn thing. I respect his hustle so much because it's not like he's the kind of person where he, like, doesn't have a job and he just sits at home all day and does nothing. You know, like, he's making money. So, I'm really proud of him. But, your girl definitely can spend some money sometimes. And, I don't know. I definitely like buying clothes. I definitely got way too many tattoos back to back to back. Now that I'm finally getting back on track with money, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for a new tattoo. Which is probably not the smartest thing. But whenever I do get tattooed, the thing is that I save up my tip money for it. So in my brain, I'm like, I'm not actually spending, like, bill money, but, you know, extra money is extra money at the end of the day. So spending that is obviously money gone. But long tangent about money aside, yes, I got a raise, so I'm just kind of trying to figure out, like, exactly how much money I'm really bringing in. And since my two best friends just quit, the way that I'm going to get scheduled is going to be a lot different now. And, I mean, I'm still going to be working, like, the same amount of hours. So if you guys don't know, for me, I dropped down to being part-time. I actually used to be in management at my job, and I stepped down from that. I'm just trying to have, like, a better balance of my life in general. I used to work like 35, 40 hours a week, which is physically just too much for me. And I know to some people that's gonna sound really stupid, but I don't know, doing hair is such a physically demanding job, and I think a lot of people don't realize that. My hours fluctuate every week. However, I have 3 days off a week. I used to work 5 days a week, now I work 4 days a week, which is perfect because, I mean, I could get scheduled all 8-hour shifts and still be technically in full-time hours, but having the 3 days off, I have a day to do errands and do chores. I have a day to chill and do whatever I want, and then I have a day to, like, hang out with friends or do something fun or go thrifting, like, stuff like that. So that's really helpful. And then also, if I get all 3 days off in a row, that's a chance for us to go camping, which is really great too. And it actually does happen somewhat often that my boss will just schedule me all 3 days off in a row. So overall, very good for my mental health. It has helped me so much, and I could genuinely never go back to working 5 days a week. And then the other thing too is that I dropped down to part-time so that I could do YouTube. And I've been really, really trying to be consistent on here, but it's hard. You know, honestly, it's hard. And I don't know, like, I'm trying my best, but I also know that if I try to stick myself to, like, a specific schedule, that it's just not gonna work. And I think I talked about this in one of my previous videos, but I did make that video private, which I'll get into in just a second. I know if I stick myself to a very specific schedule, it's just gonna stress me out, and then my content won't be as authentic. So hope it's okay that I just want to upload whenever I can upload. I'll try to be as consistent as possible, but I don't know if I'll ever be the type of person that uploads on a schedule, just because I like to just more so kind of document my life rather than, like, making content, if that makes sense. Like, I almost was thinking today, like, I feel silly that I'm, like, doing chores and stuff like that around the house, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna make content out of that. But, like, this is my life. Like, this is actually my life. I'm very introverted, and being at home for a whole day is, like, this is my element, y'all. Especially to, like, have a full day looking forward to, like, cleaning and organizing. Sign me the fuck up, bro. Really quick, too, while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, like I said earlier, I privated my video that I gave kind of a life update in, because I talked a lot about the situation with my dad in that video, and since then, the whole situation has been bugging me even more, weirdly enough. It was already, like, really weighing on me when I made that video, which is why I wanted to open up to you guys about it. And then after I made the video, it was just, like, really heavy. I started having, like, nightmares literally almost every single night about my dad and about my stepmom, and it just, like, wasn't sitting right with me. I decided, it's the night of the full moon too, of course. The full moon was in Aries, which is really funny because my dad is an Aries, and I was feeling feisty. I woke up at 4 a.m., had a nightmare about him, and wrote out this whole long text, and I was not very nice in it, by the way. I, like, went the fuck off. And I decided, I'm not gonna send this, I'm just gonna go back to sleep and think about it in the morning. I woke up the next day, and then I told Chris about the text that I had typed out. And I read it to him, and he just looked at me, and he was like, dude, you need to send that. Let me just recap this. Me and my dad didn't talk for 2.5 years. I had attempted before through my aunt, actually. I wrote my dad like a 5-page letter and asked her to drop it off to him, and he didn't want to read it. So I was really hurt by that. And I think I just had all this pent-up anger, and so finally, I wrote that text out. Chris told me I should send it, so I said, you know what? Fuck it, I will. And y'all, when I tell you, I honestly thought that maybe he had my number blocked, maybe he had me blocked on social media, maybe my stepmom was the one who wasn't allowing him to talk to me. Like, I truly had no idea what the fuck was going on. All I knew was that, like, there was no contact. Also, another thing, I wasn't even sure if this was still my dad's number, so I sent this text not even knowing if it was gonna reach him. And so, anyways, sent this text, long, mean, angry text. And within seconds, y'all, and I mean seconds, I couldn't even, like, get out of the chat. And he had already read it. It was fucked. I freaked the fuck out. I cried a lot that morning. And a few minutes go by, and then he texts me back, and he's like, can I call you? Me, literally in the middle of taking a shit, shower running, because I was about to hop in the shower before work, and he starts calling me, and I'm like, oh, well, fuck, dude, because I did not plan to talk to him on the phone. I just wanted to kind of, like, get my feelings out there, and basically kind of just be like, fuck you. So anyways, I talked to my dad on the phone for the first time in 2.5 years, and yeah, we hashed it out quite a bit, I will say. With that being said, though, like, we had what I feel was a really productive conversation, and the way I'm kind of looking at it is, like, I have no clue where we're gonna go from here. I don't know if we're gonna try to mend our relationship. I don't know if we're gonna leave it at this. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna get an apology. I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed to see my brother again. There's a lot of unknowns here, but I feel like the biggest weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, at least hearing his perspective of things, and mainly really to be able to get my feelings out, tell him how much it's affected me, how much it's hurt me to not have him in my life, and to let him know that I still love him, but I'm just not okay with what happened. And, you know, I don't know, it was just truly, it was a way for me to get closure. And whether or not he decides to be in my life again and try to amend things with me, I don't really know. Like, I truly don't know. He might fucking take one look at me being tatted the fuck up and be like, no. But like I said, moving forward from here, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. So, I don't know how much I'll update you guys. It's something that I want to continue to be open with you guys about, because I know it actually did help a lot of people for me to talk about this. But I also felt like I was just so rambly in that video, and I was not in a good headspace, which I think is, like, a good thing to show so that I'm being authentic and you guys can see where I'm really at. But my Virgo ass only wants to put my best self forward on YouTube. You know, I want to be able to talk about these things, but in a way that I'm actually constructing my thoughts well, so that it's a productive conversation and not me just rambling off, not making any sense. Depending where all of this goes, maybe one day I'll sit down and really dive into everything, but that's my update for right now. I'm just kind of taking things day by day, and like I said, if all of this goes absolutely nowhere and we don't repair our relationship at all, I can at least move on knowing that we've had a conversation, things are out in the open, I know how he feels, he knows how I feel, and that's that. So, I'm feeling a lot better. My mental health is, like, really, really doing better right now. If anything, I'm almost, like, manic, which is why I'm just, like, really in the mood to go on a cleaning binge, and, I mean, the apartment needs it. Being an adult makes me realize, like, you have to clean so often. Like, deep clean. often. I have a very bad dust problem in this apartment. Our last one, I swear to God, did not get this dusty, but this apartment, you guys, this unit specifically is so fucking dusty. My allergies are insane all of the time. If anybody has any tips or any idea of why that is, please let me know. I am allergic to my cats, but like my body has created such like an immunity to it almost that like my allergies with my cats really only bother me if I'm like putting my face in their fur for like extended periods of time. And I'm more allergic to Sir Prince than I am to Kitty Man. Kitty Man actually like does not bother my allergies. I'll show you guys when I get to cleaning how bad the dust problem is in here. I feel like I just did this whole deep clean dusting like a month ago, and I go through at least once a week and I vacuum. I go around all the edges of the entire apartment to get any cat hair, to get any dust, any dander, all that kind of stuff. But the air like sucks in through the door. It has to do with the AC. I'm so bad with this stuff. I think that we might just need like a new AC filter, but like where the dust collects though is like, because it all sucks in through this one area, it's like it sucks all the dust. It's disgusting, you guys. And I feel like we maybe need to replace the filter so that the air that's getting circulated around is a little bit cleaner. I've been having to complain to my landlords about a lot of things lately. We got 3 fucking nails in our tire within like a month and a half span, all in our parking lot here. I really don't want to complain to the landlords or ask them for anything for a while because I feel like I've been having to talk to them a lot. I just want to like exist up here peacefully, but the main thing that I need to do chore-wise today is I just need to get a little bit of laundry done, and I want to vacuum the floors and mop. And when I vacuum off like my chairs, and I vacuum the spot on the door that collects all the dust. So I hope that helps. I think my allergies are also bad right now because I've had my windows open, because I'm trying to not run my AC as much because it's finally getting colder out and I want to save some money on my goddamn electric bill. It was literally like $100 a month all summer, which was just not what I needed. And then the last update is that we do have a camping trip planned for the first week of November. It looks like it's gonna be cold. Colder than I was anticipating. So I like to get the apartment spotless before we camp. I always do a clean day before we camp, but I figured, you know, I want to say it's gonna be technically next week that we go camping. Time is not real. But I just want to make sure that the apartment is actually really clean. Why not get a head start on cleaning when I can vacuum, mop? I deep cleaned the kitchen and the bathroom at like 9:30 p.m. last night, so I've at least got some cleaning stuff out of the way. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a productive day. It's nice and cloudy. The high today is literally like 55, so I'm feeling good. I'm in my element right now. It's a nice cloudy day. We got a lot of rain last night. We got some gnarly storms actually, which was awesome. So I'm happy that we have some cooler weather. And I don't know, I'm just feeling motivated. So without further ado, let's get into this day. First things first, I need to make my bed. One of these pillows has been sitting outside. It's been through the rain and it stinks. So I'm gonna throw these in the wash. I might wash my bedding today. It honestly doesn't smell that bad, but I really need to wash these pillows. So let's go ahead and do a load of laundry. I have a load in the dryer that I need to fold and put away. And then I think after that is when I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum and mop the floors. Before I get started on vacuuming and mopping, I'm gonna throw some tunes on. I just listened to this last night, so this is not my choice for today. Pine Grove does be slapping this time of year, that's for sure. I actually think I'm gonna go with this. I wasn't really sure what I was feeling today, but Basement is the perfect band to listen to in like the fall and winter time, in my opinion. And this is such a good album by them that I feel kind of gets forgotten about, maybe. I don't know. It has some of their best songs, and I have the green Coke bottle pressing, which is beautiful. Let's get it. So I want you guys to see this. I gotta move my record player out of the way. This record stand has been a lifesaver, by the way. Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay. Let me lower you. Do you see this? That's literally disgusting. And then it gets trapped all over the back of here, too. So, let me just vacuum this so that you guys can see how disgusting it really is. So there you go. At the end of the day, is it a huge deal? No, it's not the end of the world. It only takes me a second to clean it, but it is just so gross, and I feel like this is why my allergies are so bad. So let me know what the fuck this is all about, and if I need to change my AC filter or what I should do. This vlog has officially taken a turn for the worst. Basically, me and Kitty have been snuggling. And I don't want to get up. It's so cozy today. And I don't know, I feel like I already did a lot. So I'm just getting that like middle of the day grogginess. It's like 1:30 right now. I filmed the try-on clips and I finished editing the video. It's currently uploading right now. And so, like, I've done stuff today for sure. I'm always the most productive in the mornings, and then once it hits, like, anywhere after, like, 1 p.m., I am just not productive. I know I should probably eat some lunch, so I think I'm gonna get up here in just a minute and make myself some soup. Then maybe I'll get the motivation to start working on the bins under the bed. I know there is no way in hell I'm taking Depop photos today. I am just too exhausted to do that. You know, I'm just trying to recharge by snuggling with my boy for a little bit. And then once I eat, I'm hoping I'll feel better. Maybe I'll toke it up just a little bit. Not too much because then I'll get too sleepy, but just a little bit. And maybe that will kind of spark, you know, my cleaning mood back up again. But I'm happy with the progress I've made so far. I knew I wasn't going to fully finish my list. My to-do list is pretty much for any day that I have off for the rest of this week. I still have 2 days off to look forward to. Today is Monday, but I have Wednesday and Thursday off as well. I need to get the rest of my fall and winter clothes out so that I have an easier time packing for our camping trip. So, like, I need to get this done. And I know I'll feel so much better when it's done, too. So, you know what? I love you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get up and make some lunch now. Yeah. How's that? Is that comfy? Look at him. Well, I finally did it. I pulled all the bins out from under the bed. Not that you can see, but it is completely clear. I went ahead and vacuumed under there because there was a lot of cat hair that had gotten stuck in between all these bins. But pretty much, my goal for this is to figure out what's in each bin and how I can better organize things. I need to take out all of my fall and winter clothes. That is my top priority. And then I want to reorganize the way that I put in my other like off-season clothes, like my spring and summer stuff. And then maybe grab some things out of my closet that need to go in here that I just haven't put in here yet. I feel like there's just a mix of everything in every single bin, and that stresses me out because I never know which bin to pull out when I'm looking for something. So without further ado, let's just get into this, because if I put it off any longer, I'm not going to do it, because I'm just wallowing in how much this is stressing me out, but also in how much I need to get it done. So let's do it. Let's fucking do it. I would just like to go on the record to say that this was not as daunting of a task as I made it up to be in my head. This was actually really easy. I think I've been working for like maybe 20 minutes. I already have my bins completely organized, and I was even left with one completely empty one, which is perfect because I was able to pull all of the last things out of my closet that need to get stored away because they aren't quite, you know, the fall into winter vibe anymore. I pulled out all sorts of bins that I still need to go through. So yeah, I have a lot more empty hangers now though, which makes me feel so relieved. So I'm just gonna dive into this. This pile that I'm sitting on right here is all stuff that needs to go in this box, and then I'm gonna go through the bins. So we're just moving right along. It's going good. This is your sign that if you have a task or a chore that you've been putting off because it overwhelms you, just do it. Just dive into it, do it, take a break when you need to, but it probably won't be as bad as you're making it up to be in your head. So you got this. Let's do it. Oh my god, I look greasy. I seriously look a mess. So I have all the bins back underneath the bed now, good to go, and I have a big pile of clothes on the floor. I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. I put some donate stuff in that bag. That is the pile of clothes that needs to go away. So let me show you what's going on in the closet. I was able to turn the light on. So this is how many hangers I have left from clearing out my spring stuff. Now I have this rod up here. I'm trying to figure out, first of all, really quick, there's a chance, I don't know when it'll happen because I have so much stuff on Amazon that I want to buy for organizational purposes for my apartment, but I found the right kind of closet rod to hang up in here so that instead of it being this way, it can go that way. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I don't know why I just bought a fucking curtain rod. I don't know. Anyways, I know the right kind of rod to put up, so I might do that eventually. And then it'll be a little bit easier to like access my clothes that I have right there, I think. And it'll be easier to hang longer items too. But for right now, I need to gather the hangers together, but I have a lot of hangers from right there. And I'm trying to decide what I should put up here. Thinking I might do maybe like jackets and pullovers, maybe, and then keep like my sweaters and shirts down here with everything else. I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out what would make the most sense, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do what I just said though. I think that makes the most sense. So let's just do it. I also could definitely potentially reorganize my bins a little bit too, but we'll just see. I don't know how much I want to get myself into. we just left off. First of all, I found out that I can talk on the phone and film at the same time, which is really nice because I was just talking to Chris. He finally got off work. Anyways, so I've realized that I want my sweaters hanging up, of course. However, my bin storage is an issue. I have this many hangers left. So, I could either attempt to hang all of my turtlenecks, or I could attempt to hang all of my sweatshirts. I think hanging my sweatshirts makes more sense because I grab for those a lot more than my turtlenecks. I have like some thicker turtlenecks hanging up, but I'm talking about my more like t-shirt material ones. Those could so easily be put in a bin, where my sweatshirts, I am like cramming them into this tiny bin, and it's not really working for me. Anyways, so I love the progress I'm making so far. I think it looks so good. But yeah, I think that's what I need to do, is figure out my bins now. Every single bit of this is going so much faster and so much smoother than I thought it would. Really shows that I'm in a better spot mentally right now, because typically I would be like spiraling breakdown at this point, but I'm honestly good. Chris is gonna bring us home some lunch, and I don't know, I'm chilling right now. I did put my jackets up here. I put one hoodie just because the hood of it is really annoying on this rack, but I think that works extremely well for me actually. I'm really happy I did that. Once again, that was literally no problem. It was a way smarter idea for me to hang up my sweatshirts than my turtlenecks, because I have way more turtlenecks, I think. So it would have taken up pretty much all of my hangers, and I still have, it looks like 6 or 7 hangers left. So I have extras for once I finish my laundry, which I don't even have that. I have like half a basket of laundry. The reason I switched sweatshirts today was because whenever I was filming the try-on clips and I threw the sweatshirt I was wearing on the bed, Kitty started sleeping on it. And I wasn't about to move him. So, I changed into this one. So I know I still have 2 crew necks that can get hung up. But, I mean, shit, dude. I feel good. I feel so much better. I accomplished all of my, like, main goals for today. I'm for sure gonna go to either Target or the grocery store and get a whole bunch of little random things that we need. I've done so much today, you guys. You've been here to see it. You know I'm not exaggerating. I've done the damn thing. And I don't want to overdo myself because it is my day off. I know that going to Target or the grocery store is gonna zap the rest of my energy, so I don't want to sprinkle too many errands in there. You know what, you guys? The good thing is that I got like 80% of my list done today. So now the next 2 days that I have off work, I ain't really got shit to do. I mean, I'm sure I'll have like little chores here and there that I'll need to do again as life goes, but I don't know, I'm feeling so good to have so much off my plate. Basically, in the next few days, all I really need to do is go get shampoo and conditioner, drop off this package, and then I need to post some items onto Depop. I just could not be bothered to change in and out of clothes today, especially while I'm on my period. I don't feel very like in the mood to like model clothes right now, which is totally okay. I will get around to that either on Wednesday or on Thursday. I have to get that done this week though, because that's the only other thing that I need to do that's stressing me out. But I am feeling so freaking good, you guys. I'm so proud of myself for everything I did today. And it's only like 3:30, not freaking bad. So I'm just gonna pretty much, I guess, wait for Chris to get home, eat some lunch with him, and then probably try to talk him into running out to Target with me. Hopefully he'll be down for that. I think that's about it. I don't really know what else to say. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy more laid back vlogs like this. I just like to keep it real and be myself. and most of the time I'm just here chilling at home. So that's the content that I make, you know? But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, I guess, or I'll see you in a few days. Okay, I love you. Bye.